Hello there, my name's Tracy Elsom. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator based in Canada. Today's project we're going to be using this stamp set. It's called Crafting Forever and it's from the new Stampin' Up! 2017-2018 annual catalogue. This is called the Angel stamp, and for the reason that Stampin' Up!, unlike some stamp manufacturers, actually allow you to use their stamp images on products that you sell yourself. But the only proviso is that you must use the copyright Stampin' Up! Symbol on the product somewhere to show that you acknowledge that Stampin' Up! Actually owns the copyright to the images and they're allowing you to use them under license. In previous Angel stamp sets, what we've seen is that there's been a number of images or sentiments, and this copyright Stampin' Up! Symbol has been included underneath each of the items. This year they've changed that, so the sentiments and the images are all individual and there is just one copyright stamp. So it's for you to decide whether you want to use the image as a main focal point for a project and then put the Stampin' Up! On the back. You're not compelled to either use it on the main front of your project or you have to then mask it off. So it's a lovely stamp set and it's got so many uses other than just for creating your angel stamp. So this project is going to use this 3 pens image and we're going to make a covered notebook. The notebook that I have is a very simple, very plain 4" by 5.5" roughly notepad. It's just very simple. So what I want to do is create a cover to go on that, and we're going to start with a piece of Berry Burst card. This is one of the new in colours from the 2017-2019 collection, and this piece is 4" by 8". We're just going to score it very quickly at 5 3/4 and 6 inches. And that's all the scoring we need to do. Okay, so we'll fold this card along the score lines, make sure they're nice and sharp, burnish them well, and that's ready to go. Now for my pad, I'd like to be able to include a pencil. This is a mechanical pencil, it's refillable. Again, it's just fairly cheap, purchased at the dollar store. So I want to create a loop to hold that pen. So what I'm going to do is, let's just turn that like that. I'm going to create my loop. Just make sure that my pen will slide in and out easily. And then place that just there. Then I'm going to use fast fuse. To hold that ribbon in place. Now this is the Berry Burst fine weave ribbon, beautiful ribbon, and comes in a number of different colours, and I'll let you know about those another time. Right, okay, so let's get rid of that loose sheet. So here's the cover, and all I need to do is with my fast fuse okay, and you'll see I haven't put any fast fuse down this little piece here because once you start to use the pad you'll need to be able to remove the sheets, and I find if you stick that to the top it makes it more difficult. So all I've done now is folded that piece of card over and my little ribbon loop is ready and it's secure and the pencil holds in place. I've deliberately left this front piece slightly longer. It means that when you're opening the pad you can just grab the cover and open it without catching. Okay, so for the decoration I have a piece of very vanilla card. It's 3 3/4 by 5.5. I have my Berry Burst stamp pad and my image. So I'm just going to ink that up, and I want to create a kind of herringbone pattern on this. Inking it up each time. It off down here. Just keeping the pens going in the same direction. So for me, they all head towards the bottom. So they're either going that way or that way. There we go. So there's the decoration. A little bit of multi-purpose liquid glue. You just need a small amount of this. This is very strong, and once it's dry, you'll be hard pressed to move it. So let's see if we can get this fairly well centered. That's about right. Okay, now the sentiment comes from Flourishing Phrases stamp set. This is one that has carried over from last year. It's a lovely stamp set with some really nice sentiments. But I'm using this just a note sentiment. Now I want to cut that out, and I'm going to use my big shot to do that. So let's bring that into shot with my very well worn pads. And I'm going to cut it out very simply using one of the oval layering framelets. Okay, so that is what I would call the number 2 framelet. The layering ovals, you've got plain edge and you have scallop edge, and I always count from the smallest up. If you think about it, baby, as they get older, they get bigger. I do the same here. So this is my number 2, and I've actually got them in a clear mount stamp case, some self-adhesive magnetic sheet, and I've actually numbered them, so I know in this one that's number 1, 3, 5 and 7. So if I pick up number 1 and discover it's too small, I know the next one is over here, and I can always find what I need. So we have our sentiment cut out. Then from another piece of Berry Burst card, I'm just going to use the Pretty Label punch, which is another new punch for this year. Punch out some Berry Burst card. A little bit of Tombow on there. And let's just put that like that. Okay, that's fine. Let's bring the notepad back in. Another little bit of Tombow multi-purpose glue around the edge there. And there you have. Very simple notebook cover. Very sweet. Pen attached. All coordinating. That was a bit of luck. So that's my project for today. I'll have the measurements again all on my blog. So if you want to pop over to that, I'll keep the link in the information below the video. See you again soon. Bye.